Friendy, and today is Mystery Monday, so we'll be continuing with some Shadows over Loathing. Hi Ron, hi Sharma, how you guys doing? Hope things are going good. Wait, just popping in to say hi. Thank you for popping in. Oh, you doing good? That's good to hear. Oh, and I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Uh-oh. It's incoming! Hopefully. There we go, okay. That's weird, I forgot again. Ah! Thank you for the welcome brush. Alright. So let's get back to it. I know Swiss. I think so. Okay, Marvin. That's who we were dealing with. Thank you for head pet. Okay, so we have 440 meat. Part of the story we needed meat because we need to give it to like some. Forgot. I forgot that I have one shoe on. Okay. Sir, there was a reason why I went to. There's a reason why I'm here for Marvin. I think I'm returning something to him. Also, Glockenspiel flyer? It's an advertising flyer for the Glockenspiel store. Read it. The flyer says that Gideon Glockenspielery is your one-stop shop for Glockenspiels and Glockenspiel accessories. It's helpfully includes the address. Okay. Now I know where the Glockenspiel store is. I guess we're going there at some point. Oh, I love these 1920 cars in the foreground. Yeah, I think I drove all of those in Mafia. Ooh, that sounds cool. Was specifically Mafia, the City of Lost Heaven. Ah, that does sound like a fun time period to explore. All right, I have snackle cakes. That's why we're here. Marvin wants snackle cakes. I'm not sure what else we were doing. I'm sure there's a section here. Let's see. So these are our abilities. We're at 23 XP, so still pretty low. Inventory. Ow! Hi, Swiss, how's it going? Hope things are going good. Here we go, to do. Either... Wait, Bribble or defeat? Bribe or defeat... God, I can't read. The mob guys guarding the refrigerator factory. Few side quests. Take the snackle cakes back to Marvin. Investigate Augustus's Dirch's house for evidence about missing cremains. Okay, yes, so we gotta bash into that guy's house. Test out the dubious grenades. Okay. So hi, Marvin. Wait, no audio. Oh, this whole time! Terribly sorry, you can't hear the cars running. There we go. Mafia is like GTA 3, but more realistic, heavily story focused, and takes place in the 1930s. Quite fun. Nice. Probably really intense. There we go. Also had a weird ass dream. It involves sewing a t-shirt, and I woke up in the middle of the night, still dazed. Because it was like... It sounds particularly realistic, so then it's probably like really disorienting. Hopefully nothing super crazy happened in the dream, and then it's a lot to get through. Oh, hey Squall, how you doing? Hope things are going good. With half of my shirt off, went like, I messed up. Went and stitched shirts and fell back to sleep. Wait, what? Did you wake up and then start stitching? Wait. Switched. Oh, switch shirts. With half of your shirt on, was like, oh, I messed up, went switch shirts, and fell back asleep. Interesting. And wait, did you do this in your dream, or did you, like, wake up after sewing in your dream and you're like, oh, my shirt, and then you switch shirts? Oh, that must have been really weird. Hi, Marvin. Any luck getting those snackle cakes? I'm really jonesing for whatever it is they use for frosting. I'm concerned as to what they're using for frosting. Yeah, they finally found some. Here you go. Thanks a million! Here, take some meat for the cakes. And also, I'll give you some sitting tips. I appreciate that. 100 meat, Marvin! Oh my god! Thank you. Okay, 10 XP. Expert sitter. Got a perk. You're so good at sitting down that you make it look even easier than it normally does. Beautiful. Thanks, Marvin. See you around. Nice. I woke up after sewing, went, crap, I messed up and don't have time to fix it, and switched to shirt. Oh, and you were sewing like your current shirt that you were wearing. Woke up early in the morning and shaved my head completely bald. Wait, like in your dream state? Oh my. Oh, and hey, Ultra Cypher, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Okay, so we just have this now. I like this. Jonesing is an actual slang word. According to the Urban Dictionary, jonesing is to have a strong need, desire, or craving for something. Ah, makes sense. Okay, so I think what we're doing right now... Hi, Gabby. Is I need to check each of the maps. So we went to the park. And the only thing at the park is... It's the Science Center... I think, which we can create items from. Dirch's house. I need to figure out how to get inside, but I can't get inside. There's the hobo camp I haven't gone to. Gideon's Glockenspiels. We went to Snackle, I think. I think we're good at Snackle. And we took out the bread gang. Wait, no IRL. My hair is very thick and heavy, and I got annoyed of carrying it around. Oh! So you just straight up shaved. Were you, like, half asleep, or was it just, like, you woke up and you're like, I'm done? But it's rare, but there will be times I wake up with my shirt off. It happens when it's hot. And your sleep self probably, like, tore it off. I also sleep talk according to my roommate. Did I ever tell you some of the best things I said? I don't know if you did. So what kind of game is this anyway? It's kind of like an RPG game where we're working for our uncle and he has cursed, or he has like a company. Okay, hang on. So he owns an antique shop as a front and he collects cursed items to uncurse them. And it kind of involves just exploring around and gaining abilities and XP. Hobo. I'm pretty sure that's the politically correct word to use for residentially challenged. Not sure. It was me procrastinating, not doing it yesterday. I see. The premise is pretty dope, yeah. Okay, an elderly man with thick glasses shuffles up to you with a determined expression. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear, again? Operator, get my worthless son on the line. Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my verschlagener son. I said, buzz. I'm sorry, sir, the line is busy. Please try again later. Probably gambling with some of those floozy girlfriends. He shuffles away angrily, 5 meat. You know what? This has happened twice. I'm okay with this. Okay, so we came here. Why did we come here before? Leave this burn with the... Okay. Oh, we came here first for Marvin, and we didn't find anything. Okay. Let's head back to the map. Whoops. Okay, so my roommate back in college would have his girlfriend over, and I was good friends with her, and my roommate doesn't swear. So one night he swears at me in his sleep, and then I respond back swearing. I went back and forth a few times according to her. Oh, that's funny. Wait, of that game. Cursing items, a cool concept, yeah. It's kind of a bit Call of Cthulhu-y, though we're just kind of getting on the cusp of it. There are fish guys here, walking around. And oh hi, Tomoboya, how you doing? It's going pretty good. Wait, I was memorizing a cartoon song for whatever reason, and I was reciting it back in my sleep. Amazing. Fridge factory. Was that the fridge? Oh. Long before you actually turn the corner, you hear two Glockens playing their high-pitched plinkety glockenspiels extremely loudly. By the time you actually get up to them, well, you're not totally deaf, but you wish you were. Jeez, you two, can you tone it down a bit? Ha! Tone it down, says you. What if we wait, what if we it up tune? Wait, what? They start playing even louder. Okay. It's like if someone loaded a Tommy gun with pixie dust and shot you through the ears. Well, I think it's time for a fight. I've just been fighting. There's a tentacle now? Why is there a tentacle? What is this? Tentacle buddy. Why do I have a tentacle? Did I do something to get a tentacle? Okay, Tentacle Buddy intends to attack a random enemy for sleaze damage. Okay. That's weird. Wait, then the best one was when roommate was playing CS and I gave a call out which wasn't even on the map, which got him killed. Oh, no. I love the... Wait. Tribly, the main character... Wait. Oh, the hat? I think I can't with words. Okay. Let's see. You're 13, you're 12. How much attack do I do? 9. I do 9 hot damage. Okay. So this is 3 damage. It's 12. Okay, let's take you out first. Give a second shot. And then take you out with the tongs. Ha! No, Tor! You. Get him! All the attacks, let's go. Poor turret. You won. Your eardrums are eternally grateful. You got an item. Glock and mallet ball. Okay, second one. You got an item. Birkin Glocks? Shoes! These are sandals made of birchwood with little glockenspiels where the soles should be. Improves the sound of your steps. That sounds lovely. Okay. Nice. Wee. Oh, okay. This is where we need to go. I'm not going to go here yet. Let me try out those new shoes. Oh, nice. Anyways, your turn. I've known like my roommate has been like up and they'll like walk to the bathroom and stuff and like they'll hear me sometimes. I think I was very aggressively telling, like calling out and saying like I'll show him or something, or like they'll regret or like something like really, and I don't know why, but apparently like I have half talk in my sleep and I'd be like that's right, but like in half kind of sleepy voice. It's like nonsensical apparently. Okay, I don't think I have any hats. Oh wait, we need to go. I think that's where all the salespeople are. Wait. A thin, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you fear for your safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? Not particularly. Wait, you're mobbing someone? Wait, in yourself? It's kind of. I once had a dream, then I woke up, and I woke up inside another dream. And just like in Deception, oh jeez. But I joked ages ago that when you were screaming, gun, 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 no, 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 my neighbor's apartment must have been freaking out. Oh, God. Sorry, I mean, you were robbing someone. Oh. And yourself. Maybe? Or some form of vengeance. I don't know. Well, I didn't until you said that. I ain't afraid of anything. At least of all death. I carry 3 spare changes of underwear, and I've already used one today. I didn't until you said that. And it's a good thing you met me. I have the solution for you right here. Oh, I see. Okay, what are you selling? He holds up a small case and opens it, displaying a section of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Deringers. With one of these up your sleeve, in your socks, or wherever you can think to hide it, personal self-defense is right at your fingertips. Huh. Are concealed pistols legal in this state? What? Probably sure. How much? For you, 30 meat. Okay. It deals moxie damage, which I'm good. No thanks. Alright, well, if you get murdered, don't come cry to me unless you don't, unless it's to buy a Duringer. Okay, you're on your way. Alright, Miss Brewster's home for traveling salesmen. Okay, this is weird. In a bunch of different locations, I've seen these weird markings. And I feel like it's important. There are strange symbols carved into the sidewalk here. I'm gonna have to come back. Oh, someone in your sleep. Okay. Misread that. Okay, the door is locked. Head inside. Maybe. You know what? Sure. What could wait, hang on. If you're bored by this boarding house, you could always just leave. Wait, something happened. Okay. They're called tulips, but in this case, there are 3 of them. Oh, look at that. The rocks in the planter have accumulated quite a bit of grease. Must be because of their proximity to salesmen. Okay, you got an item. Sorted grease. Nice. Three lips? Oh, they're 3 lips. Okay, how was the last 15 hours? Not too bad. Went to bed early. What else did I do? Got up. Tasty breakfast. Took a nice shower. Relaxed a touch. Morning went pretty quick. Which was nice. Oh. As you enter the boarding house, you discovered some kind of hullabaloo or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with you all acting like panicked schoolchildren. Miss Brewster, you gotta call the cops. Ha! What, this town calls police? I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime, and I won't have those hooligans running or turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Someone has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file up the stairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Talk to the woman. Excuse me. Miss Brewster sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry, I don't have any vacancies, or well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder? Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Offer to help. Maybe I can help. My name's Freddy. I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like the Belgian fellow in the mystery novel? Wait. Hercule Poirot? That guy? Big mustache? I don't have a mustache, though. I don't have a fabulous mustache. What? Oh, sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. Okay, it's a deal. Thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? I bet she did. Uh-oh. That might pose a problem. She's the one paying me. With the Half-Life 2 multiplayer mod, the Wild West shooter Fistful of Frags has the Derringer as the cheapest of the pistols you can buy with only 2 tiny bullets. It's really not good. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't pick up that gun. I'm pretty sure that of the foreground cars, the pickup truck is the Ford Model T. Ah. Okay, so... Alright, so what about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? Do you know any... I'm not so sure. The body is missing. Excuse me? Are we sure he's dead? Look, you better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so that no one can mess around in there. Alright. Thanks, ma'am. Only Miss Brewster is allowed into the kitchen. The body's in the kitchen! She's cooking him. I've solved it. Alright, did she skip the bill? The bill? Tiny oil paintings of previous borders. Alright, the radio plays agreeable music at polite volume. Okay, bathroom door is locked. Potted flower. Hello, Gabby. The telephone. A little note next to the phone says, do not use the phone! Or do not use the phone. Okay. Up we go. Wait. It's a communal hat rack, but nobody's using it at the moment. Okay. So we got 4 units on the second floor. Alright, let's try here. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pocket used for things that won't ever need to be referred to again. Perfect. You step into room 3C and discover, holy crap! A massive pool of blood on the floor. And like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Are we sure it's blood? I mean, it could be anything. Holy jeez! Is there even this much blood inside a person? Yeah, let's fish. Ah, nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. Okay. Nothing interesting about the bed except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. Okay. Can I step through? Okay. Holy jeez, is there even this much blood in a person? Okay. So let's, there's no... Okay, I might have to... Jeez. The Glocken shoes are fantastic, but, like... I don't know if I can... There we go. Much better. I prefer the Maraca. Maraca sandals. The window's locked, so the killer must have come from inside the house. Okay. An ordinary wash basin. No clues here. There's also a mirror. Check yourself for clues. Hi, friend. Smile. Hey there. Good looking. Frown. Oh, what's wrong? No, wait! Oh, I can switch my expression. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, smile's good. Alright. Let's fish in the basin little thing here. What's in here? He won't be needing this anymore. Got a handful of clean water. Perfect. The wardrobe is locked. Okay. Under the rug. You roll up the rug and whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it? Oh, that's not good. Wishing I was fishing. No, I don't. Wait, what? You don't wish you were fishing? The lines of glyphs appear to have been burnt into the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram? And it even smells faintly of weird incense. Was this some kind of ritual killing? Great, like a regular murder wasn't enough. Okay, cool. Creepy occult ritual circle. There's little blobs of old candle wax on it. Everything. Okay. Interesting. That can't be good. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Alright. The two pointy leaf plants are holding the fraudy one hostage? I'm sorry? Ooh, shoes. Some high heel shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure what aspect of this would upset Miss Brewster the most. Let's take the shoes. Extra high heels. Elegant shoes for a sophisticated ambulation? Makes your steps higher. Okay, that sounds good. I'm just stealing stuff now. This is great. Not that I haven't done that before. Yeah. Hell yeah, cult. Finally, we get to the cult. All the ritual circles is missing is an evil statue in the middle, which would cause you... Wait. Would curse you with a brand if you touch it. Yep. We could use some of that. Alright, let's see the next room here. The best if you report back to Miss Brewster first. Okay. Surprised maybe we'll make it down the stairs. Alright. Show off the hamstrings. Madam! Oh, Miss Brewster? I've had a look at room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. An occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness. You think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way. Yes, ma'am. Well, I've always felt a lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved with the occult? Do you know? I do recall that one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Okay. Hi. Let's start here. You knock on the door. Who's there? I'm not opening the door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman here who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure. But it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay. I'm on the door. Yeah, what can I do for you? Hello. Is someone finally coming out? Yeah, which cult do you want to join? The cult that worships fluffy cute things. Yes. The care of fluffy cute things. And all the wonderfulness. Wait, yeah, you're speaking about a gruesome ritual murder with a what on your face? A mood? Wait, oh, smile. Yes. Which cult to join? I don't know. I always considered dabbling in the you-call. Sounds like Raxon? Wait, is that a thing? Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. Oh yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really. Just the guy who sells those Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the trinkets and baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket, dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much, though. Well, it's something, thanks. No response. You try the knob, but the door's locked. Okay, so they did mention that they're not on the floor. Like, they're not on the side. And they're not on the floor upstairs. So maybe this is the cult person? I don't know. We'll find out. You knock on the door and a nervous-looking salesman peeks out. I'm warning you. I'm armed and I know you. Yeah, I think we met before. You sell Derringers, right? That's right, yes, you should buy one. There's a murder on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, thank God somebody is. Yeah, do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I gave him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses man? I see. Neither of them were victims, by the way. Okay, thank you. So the trinket guy is upstairs, and he lives beneath the sunglasses guy? So I'm pretty sure it's... Alright, hold on. Alright. You knock on the door. A voice calls out without opening. Hello? I'm investigating the murder. How well do you know the other salesman here? I don't know any of these guys, though. I think there's a guy who sells brushes, who's neighbor with a guy who sells pants. Okay, thanks. He the brushes and... Knock on the door. The salesman opens. Yeah. Something I can... Oh, hey! We meet again. Oh, yeah, you're the sunglasses guy. That's me, baby. What can I do for you? Well, I'm investigating the murder. Well, oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't know any of these guys. There's a fellow that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants, but all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me, sorry. No problem, thanks anyway. Okay, so he's sunglasses guy. So then maybe the occult guy is... Did he say he was under the sunglasses guy? Okay, we need to go back to that. Not really. There are none that worship cute and cuddly things. No. All the ritual circle is... Oh wait, sorry, I'm reading stuff. Okay, let's try here. Hello? Who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is the one that sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing, thanks. Okay. Let's try... Don't kill me! Oh, it's you. I'd offer to sell you a Derringer again, but I've decided I should keep them all handy until the murder is caught. That's alright. Could you just repeat what you told me before? All I know is that the occult salesman doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses man, and they're both still alive. Okay. So... It's not the A section. Alright. Who is it? Me again. Could you repeat what you said before? Okay. All I know is the guy who sells occult stuff doesn't live above me, and he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. Okay. So we've confirmed that A is definitely not, but he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim? So is that... upstairs? Okay. You got another question. Wait, all I know is the guy who sells Derringer lives right underneath the guy who sells trinkets. Okay. So, D and A are good. For sure. Okay, so it was just the brushes salesman lives next to the pants. Okay. This guy sells. The salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Okay. Good God. Okay. The salesman who sells jokes isn't next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. So someone sells brushes up here? Okay, sorry again. The only two guys I've met around here are the jokes seller that lives on this floor and the pants hawker who doesn't live in the room below me. Okay, so they don't sell pants below you. Okay. So jokes and gags live somewhere. Okay. Is this the guy again? Okay. So this is the gun guy, I think, right? Maybe? Or no. He might be jokes. Okay, I feel like A, D are safe. C could be whatever. B, maybe? I actually figured this one. I'm sure somehow. I forgot how I did it. Okay, let's try doing it. Okay. Yeah, I got another question from... Okay, all I know is the guy who sells derringers lives underneath the guy who sells trinkets. Okay, so that's how we determined this section. God. Notice the guy who sells occult stuff doesn't live above me, and he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. Jeez. Okay, all I know is the occult salesman doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses man, and they're both still alive. Okay. God, this is confusing. But I think it has to do with the fact sunglasses guy gave a major hint. Okay. So let's just try right here. Caught the killer yet? Actually, I need a refresher on what you told me before. The only two guys I've met around here are a jokes and gags seller who lives on this floor and a pants hawker who doesn't live in the room right below me. Okay. So maybe I could draw some... Do I have a pen? I have a pen. Okay. So... Okay. Sunglasses guy is 3A. And he says that there's someone who sells jokes and gags, and they're on the 3rd floor. And the pants person doesn't live, but they live on the 2nd floor, but not right below, so they are not A. Okay. Let's use that information. Deduction! Did you confirm the ID of the other two guys? I have no idea. Okay. So this is 3B. The salesman who sells jokes isn't the one who lives next... It's the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Okay. So someone sells brushes and they're on the 2nd floor. So the one who sells jokes isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. So someone lives above brushes. And the jokes person doesn't live on either side, but also the joke person is on the 3rd floor. Okay. But he's not living... So if someone lives above the brushes guy, he's not on the left or right of brushes. So, on the 3rd floor. So if we go to the 3rd floor here, right and left is not jokes. Okay. I think. God, this language is bad. I hate this. Okay, then there's C, who's dead. 3C. He's definitely dead. This guy. Yes, we don't know who this person is. It was just that the brushes salesman lives next to the pants. Okay. So, this guy lives beside Pants. So, Pants is on the second floor. Okay. C, 3D. Okay, so 3C is dead. We don't really know what they did. Okay, let's try to go downstairs. Oh my god. So 2A. Who is it? All I know is the guy who sells occult stuff doesn't live above me. So 3A is not occult. It's not occult. He doesn't live on the same end of the hall as the victim. Okay. So he's not on the same end of 3. So he's not 3D either. Okay, so he can't be that either. Okay. Good lord. Alright, all I know is the guy who sells Dringers lives right underneath the guy who sells trinkets. Okay. So 3D is the trinket man. And beneath him in 2D is the gunman. Okay. Perfect. And then 2B. Okay, so sunglasses guy is not safe. So he's safe. Okay. And also 3D is safe. And then we found that out. Okay, so that's great. Alright. So 2C. Was there any other... Okay. Perfect. This person's missing, of course. And then this person. Okay, all I know is the occult salesman doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman, and they're both still alive. Okay. So he's definitely not... The occult person doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses. So this guy is safe. Okay. So Jokes is on the 3rd floor. And there's Brushes and Pants. So Brushes and Pants live on the 2nd floor. And Jokes does not live beside the person who... God. I hate this. Okay. So Brushes and Pants live beside each other, and they're on the 2nd floor. So if we assume that Brushes lives in 2C, that means Jokes cannot be where Trinkets is and cannot be in 3B. Okay. And if they live in 2B, they can't be, but then that would make it Trinkets. Okay. So it can't be in those two, in the dead. Okay. So if it's 3C, it could be Trinkets and this, and that's fine. They could... Wait. Jokes is on the 3rd floor, but they could be above the brush person, but they can't live beside. God, why can't you speak normal, sir? Okay. So 2B and 2C are either pants or brushes. Okay, and then Joke is somewhere upstairs, but I don't know if Sunglasses Guy... What does Sunglasses Guy sell? Because he sold me something, but it wasn't... But he's also not a cult. Is he a jokester? I don't think he's a jokester. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, the salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the... Okay. To the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Okay. So, the joke person isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Okay, so there's someone who lives above brushes, right? And jokes cannot live above to the side. So, like, then they've got to be over to the side. So, if that's the case, Sunglasses Guy could be the joke guy, but I don't think that's the case. So then that means brushes has to be in B, right? Because no, that would, that doesn't, okay. But are they the one who lives above brushes? Oh god. But that's trinkets. Okay, so if they're trinkets, does that mean Sunglasses Guy is jokes and gags? Go talk to the lady again? Okay. Help! Excuse me, Miss Brewster. Who lives in C2? They don't answer and the door's locked. It's because C2 is my room. Okay. Oh, well, can I have a look inside? Certainly not. That's private, and you can't possibly imagine... Wait. I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. Okay. So if that's the case, she lives there. But wait a second. Who does pants? Oh! Oh my god! No, wait! Okay. Okay, 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 this works. This works. Okay. So, she lives there. Which means pants and brushes is downstairs. But we don't know exactly where pants and brushes are. So, if brushes was 2A, that means that jokes and gags could be the victim, because if it's 2B, they can't live above 2B, and they can't because it's trinkets. Okay, so brushes is 2A, pants is 2B, and joke is the dead person. And if Sunglasses Guy is safe, downstairs is safe, pants is selling pants, brushes is selling brushes, she's downstairs, guns, trinkets, it's 3B. It has to be 3B. Okay. Oh my god. I should probably have put something up on the screen to show you the craziness that is my napkin right now that I've been drawing on. So you're the occult person. No, wait, it's not 3B. It's 2B. No, wait, 3B. Hang on. Got it. Wait, hang on. The one who can't speak normal. Okay, how does that help me right now? Have you solved the case? I figured out who the occultist is. Are you certain you know which one he is? I won't have you accusing the wrong fellow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, shall we gather everyone together at the scene of the crime so you can do a dramatic reveal like in the novels? Sure if you want. I must say, this whole murder business is simply dreadful, but it's the most interesting thing to happen here in years. Uh-huh. You head up to 3C, and after a few minutes, Mrs. Brewster meets you there with the salesman in tow. Alright, well, I suppose you're all wondering why I've called you here today. I assume it was so you could tell us who did the murder? Yeah, that was my guess too. Alright, well, as you guys can see by this weird circle on the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult's good salesman, who is not an A. 3B. Let's go. Is the guy in 3B? Yes, 3B. What? No! I mean, yes, I do sell occult supplies. Oh, thank God. My brain hurts. I blew a gasket. Well, no, I mean, yes, I do sell occult supplies, but that isn't even one of my circles. Are you actually accusing me of murder? I think you're the only likely candidate. No, I'm pretty sure you didn't kill anybody. Wait. Maybe? Wait a second. No, I'm pretty sure you didn't kill anybody. Suddenly the wardrobe flies open and the sales— I knew it! You're the jokes and gags, man! Ha! I fooled you all pretty good! Because this guy sold jokes and gags and stuff. That's right! How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Yes, it's pretty good. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport. Kid, wear it in good health. Foot's ring? This ring bears the insignia of the Fraternal Order of Traveling Salesmen, which is difficult to make out at this small size, but it might be a farmer's daughter? Interesting. Makes you more likely to encounter a traveling salesman. Nice. Now, if you all excuse me, I gotta go roll this blood back up, and 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Okay, return to lobby. Well, I must say, that was quite satisfactory. Here's your pay, young lady. You've earned it. Thank you. Thanks, glad to help. I'd say I'd call if I ever need your service again, but I think one exciting thing happening here every few years is quite significant. If it happens again, I'm just going to throw everyone out. Good idea. Alright. Oh. Okay. Okay, I know how I did it. I got super lucky with sunglasses, hint, and... what is it? 3B. I pegged 3B as the occult as pure luck. I screwed up the second part. Oh. I'm glad I was right about the second part. The second part, that was kind of 50-50. That was luck-based. Because I wasn't sure the game would go that way. Although I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Alright. So I'm going to take a real quick break. Be back in a little bit. And we'll see where to go next. See you in a bit. Alrighty, back and ready to continue. Okay, successfully, ow. Thank you, ow. Thank you for the welcome back, plushies. Oh, hi, Duke Solomon, how's it going? I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Hope things are going good. Okay, so we went to the church. I don't think there's anything at the church besides getting the urn back. And I don't know how we're gonna get that. So let's try the Glockenspiel store. You notice a strangely discolored patch of curb next to a sewer grate. The concrete appears to have absorbed a significant quantity of magical sewer energy. Psychogeologist, collect a sample. It's strange. Stones like this is normally only found close to ley line intersections. The sewers and ley lines are very different things, almost the opposite things. Glowing ooze. Okay. Nice. Oh, I didn't say my phrase earlier. Let's see. Oh, hey, Glockenspiel guys. How's it going? Uh-oh. Hear the wrath of the Glockenspiels. Magical or highly radioactive? I'm thinking radioactive. Probably. I probably shouldn't put that in my pocket. As soon as they notice you, the Glocklin guards start playing a menacing tune on their Glockenspiels. Well, a menacing a tune as is possible to play on a Glockenspiel anyway, which is honestly not particularly menacing, but their intent is clear. Talk to them. Hi, hello. What want you? Well, I want to go look at the building behind you. I want to talk to your boss. I want to buy a Glockenspiel. I want to fight you. I want to look at the building behind you. The old Glockenspiel shop, that is our hideout. You are in there, not allowed. Please? No, this is the only for gang members. That is the whole point of the hideout, okay? Can I buy a Glockenspiel? You have a good taste in musical instruments, but our Glockenspiels are not for sale. Oh, come on, everything has a price. The price of this Glockenspiel is no meat. 9 meat? I'll pay you 9 meat for one. That joke does not work even. Okay? I want to talk to your boss. Have you an appointment? No. Can I make one? No. Well, you've left me only one option. I want to fight you. Alright. Let's cheese. Okay, you're 7. Alright, let's get you first. And get you second. Take you out with my tongs. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no, don't hurt Tort. No, they're both going for Tort! Hi, you give me sticks, how's it going? What? Ready? Am I? I'm a little bit vintage today. Also, thank you for the bits. Okay. Tort's going. Why do they always go after Tort? No. Tort, no! Oh. Hi, Tort. Okay, let's take you out. Oh, no, wait. Oh, well, okay. I forgot to cheese it. Yeah. And smack. You won! The path to Glocklin hideout is now unobstructed. Yay, great. Alright. Excuse me as I walk in here menacing. Dialogue exhausting your life. Nodded? Yes. My brain no worky. What building are you going? Not the Tort, yeah. We're going to the Glockenspielery. This is the hideout of the Glocken goblins. Menacing hip thrust, yep. Well, hello. This goblin looks a bit tougher than the others. Also, they're at the back of the room, so they're probably the boss. They look both delighted and outraged to see you. Since that's a tricky combination of emotions to imagine, let's just go with excited. It's so intense. As you step up closer to speak to the goblin, you notice that they appear to be wearing authentic German lederhosen rather than the makeshift shorts and suspenders get up that the other Glocklins are wearing. Not that you're an expert in traditional European fashions or anything, though. They sneer at you with glittering eyes. So, you break in at my house in and beat my guards together. Think you can Gunther the boss of the Glocklins defeat? You pause for a second to parse this? Actually just want to talk. Ha! You think goblins are pretty stupid, I bet, but you have one other thing coming. One other think coming. If I don't feel like having a conversation about goblin intelligence, can I just say yes and then we fight? Sure. Then yes, goblins are super dumb. Now I know goblins aren't as dumb as they seem. Oh, yes. What know you about that, huh? Well, I read a magazine article about it once. A lot of it went over my head, but basically, since goblins are fungal creatures instead of mammals, their brains work pretty differently, and they find it really hard to extrapolate from familiar experiences to unfamiliar ones. So when they're dealing with novel situations, they tend to just make wild guesses about how they're supposed to behave. Oh, I'm actually surprised. Furthermore, because of the way they pass knowledge to their children, goblins are always really excited about having lots of novel experiences. So they're constantly putting themselves in a situation where they have no idea what to do, deliberately. Okay, in fact, know you much about it. I am a little impressed. Why know you so much about these things? I was stuck in a dentist's waiting room for a while and I didn't have anything else to read. So now what? Okay, well, you have proven that you goblins are not... Wait. You have proven that you goblins not are dumb think. But that was just... That was really just a rhetorical question. Yeah, I guess I was showing off a little. So we have to fight now, yes? All Glocklins are here playing excited glockenspiel fight music. I've gotten Gunther pretty riled up. This might be a really tough fight. Alright, let's do it. All of E's training has been for these NPCs, yep. Oh my god! Oh, okay. Okay. Honk honk? Okay. This is bad. We got the heal. What does this do? Surrender. Okay, I'm good. Reduce your moxie. Okay. I don't want to use the cola words. Grenade gross vegetables. I could throw that. Is the Glockenspiel... I don't know if it's moxie. Okay. Charcoal. Okay, heal. Counter for sleaze damage. This will not end your turn. You may use one more combat item this turn. Okay. Oh, I can use two... Okay, that sounds good. Is it moxie? It's maybe moxie. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. Does that reduce? Okay, it is. Okay, I can't use more. So let's slap you with the tongs. Sorry, Tort. Ah! Okay, let's heal. Decrease everything by 3. That sounds great. Here you go. Let's hit you with this. Nice. And tongue. Debuff you so hard. Let's heal up anyway. Yeah, haha. And tongue. Nice. You know what? Slap. Ha. And wah. Woohoo! You win. Gunther has spieled his last Glock in this place. He slinks off to find some other venue to terrorize with his plunking. Alright, get some XP. Turt has grown up! Yay! Good job, Turt! I'm so sorry you keep getting hit. Okay, probably just as well that this one is empty. Okay. Is there anything? The Glockenspielery, a dusty old cash register. Well, I'll loot it. 200 meat! Oh my god! Thanks, Gideon, whoever and whatever you are. This must be full of Glockenspiel riches. Open it. Okay. Just regular tools, it turns out. Spray on asbestos. Safe and effective fireproofing in a convenient aerosol can. Nice. +1 a hot armor to a pair of pants. Cool, cool, cool. Oh wait, I missed the other thing. What was the other thing? Sharpening stone. This is such a high-quality sharpening stone that it even works on things that don't have blades. Adds 1 bonus damage to a weapon. Okay. I might want to save that. Let's see how that goes. Wait, plinking? Where did the... Wait, oh, plunking? Is plinking? I don't know. Wow, an upright glockenspiel. This would look good in your room. Alright, drag it there. Hey, it's the rug from the boarding house. Miss Brewster must have had it sent to you as an additional gesture of gratitude, or because she hates the way it looks and thinks it's cursed. Either way, score. Nice. Right, we're still on the same thing. This is crazy. Okay, was there anything... Let's just head there. A pebble next to the sidewalk catches your eye. Using the exact same eye, you determine it is no ordinary pebble. It's a petrified special being. Yep, let's use it. Nice. Did you even find Eric Swin's house yet? Oh. Okay, already done that. Got everything. Okay. Keep out. I shalt. The owner of this place added a huge wasp nest in case the keep out sign wasn't sufficient. Alright. Let's go to the hobo camp. Fast-talking salesman approaches you and starts his pitch before you can cross the street to avoid him. Say there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? No, God no, hell no, absolutely not, no. Let's go with no. I thought you might say that. Understandable, understandable. But what if I told you that this was no ordinary encyclopedia? Do you think that's something you're likely to... Wait, do you think that's something you're likely to tell me? So likely as to be certain. Step a little closer, would you? You wouldn't. You stand your ground. He waits a few seconds and then takes a step towards you. He opens his trench coat to reveal a set of dog-eared paperback books. This is no collection of boring fun facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor, a multi-volume collection of lewd and lasciviousness, a trove of truly tasteless treasure. It's a set of books of dirty jokes. Precisely, and that's yours for the obscenely low price of 200 meat. Okay. Surely shocking jokes, complete set. A set of dog-eared paperbacks filled with offensive jokes. Somebody must have carefully assembled this set of individual volumes found in filthy public bathrooms. Grants an upgradable skill. Hurt 'em all. Gives Sleaze armor. I don't think it's an ability, though. It's a sleaze. Oh, it's a perk. I mean, can you give it to me for cheaper? Ah, screw it. I'll take anything, really. Man takes your meat and winks at you as he shifts it into his pocket. Enjoy! You got Shirley Shocking Jokes. Complete set. Aren't we done here? What are you waiting for? I want to watch you read it. Slowly back away from me. Alright, B. Yeah, be shocked. You know what? Wait, and Pitten Elder said, why under the wig of a wag, my dear? Huh? Wait. Oh no, that's disgusting. Okay, you got all perks, heard them all. There's still a bit of filth to weed through. Okay, so now is it just a perk I have? Yes. Nice. It takes a blank of a lot to make you blush. Okay. Nice. So I need more XP. And part of that is I need to read the other 2 books. This is 50. There's one other one. It was similar. Alright. You didn't even... Oh wait, sorry. Reading stuff. Well, hello. It's Howie, the hobo you met in the boxcar last night. Hey there, Howie. How's it going? Well, hey, if it isn't Fran, nice to see you again. Looks like the rumor you heard about a hobo camp turned out to be on the level. Oh, sure. The old hobo code is pretty trustworthy as a general rule. You're pretty good on the harmonica, Howie. Thanks. You wanna know my secret? Sure. Have only one hobby and all the time in the world to practice it. Ha! Haha. Okay, this is as cozy and inviting as is possible for a barrel of burning garbage to be in. Warm your hands. Warm hands. There is now 0 risk of you knuckles seizing up due to cold. Nice. This guy is in a state of washboard-induced ecstasy. Wow, you're really going to town on that washboard. Yep, I love the fast staccato rhythm it makes. It is pretty good. I bet someday there'll be fancy electrical machines that'll do it real good. Till then, though, folks call me Washi, by the way. Hi, Washi, I'm Fran. Actually, I've got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. No problem here. See you around. Oh. Okay, so goes over here. Let's take a look. Pardon me. Probably shouldn't mess around in here. Wake people up. Okay. That sounds good. It's not. Yeah. Da 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 da. Wait, wanna huddle around the burning barrel and get seared together in like 50 years? Nah, I think I'm good. Due to supply chains difficulties, the grub car is currently bring your own grub. Condiments are still available to camp residents. Oh. This guy really jazzing up the place. Hi there, I'm Friend. Howdy. They call me 52 Teeth Thompson, or just 52 for short. Oh, is it because of the 52 white keys on the piano? Nope. It's about his piano. Well, it's lucky that they happen to have a piano for camp. I bought this baby with me. You brought it? Wait, on foot? How? Well, it took a few trips. Okay, cool. No grub. Whoop. No, just want to check the other account. Hi. The obi you meet at the abandoned grocery store is slouching around and generally staring off into space. How you doing, Samuel? Oh, hey there, Samuel. How's it going? No. Doing fine, thanks. Were you able to find any work? No. That's a shame. No. Right, yeah, don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community is real important. Well, anyway. See you later. This is the hobo lady you met at the boardwalk earlier. She gives you a smile and a thumbs up. Hey there, Dusty. Right? That's me. And yeah, your name was Friend? Got it. In one. Great. How you keeping, friend? No complaints. That would make any sense to describe. How are you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking getting a poker game together if I can find anyone with a full deck. Ha. Haha. See you around. Hello. It's Gus, the guy you met in the train when you arrived at Plunkett Street. Hello, Gus. Well, hello there, friend, I believe it was. That's right. Anyway, always a pleasure to have another run-in with a friendly acquaintance. It's nice that the rain cleared up. It is nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing. So you're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sort of weather, eh? Yes, I do my best. Can't stop a rain cloud from crying, after all. And in fact, when you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of a sort. Ah, that's real, philosophical. God, my brain glitched. Old Gus says if you can find the pleasure in any circumstance, then you'll never be a sufferer of misfortune. Gosh. Alright. Hello. A hobo is flipping through a worn book, occasionally stopping to check the strange machine next to him, and pencil some notes in the margin. Hi there. Oh, hello. You must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around before. Yeah, my name is Friend. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist you with? Why did they call you Letters? I'm an expert in microcryptography, aka hobo code. Are you familiar with it? No, what is it? It's a system of pictographic elements that can be written unobtrusively on walls or carved into fence posts, etc. Oh, is this it? They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house where the occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of various guard dogs, the sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. That's pretty interesting. Is there anything I can assist you with? What's the book you're reading? It's the Hobo Code Manual. I can teach you the basics if you like. Sure, that sounds useful. Okay. I got a perk! Nice. I was scared I was actually going to have to learn this. You spend 10 minutes or so going over the basics of Hobo Code with letters. He teaches you some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any hobo you meet. They're honor-bound to assist new learners. That's the Hobo Code. Okay. Level 1. Nice. Neat, thanks. Is there anything I can assist you with? What's with all the stuff in this room? Stuff is a little overboard of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want to ask me about, though. I'm always happy to inform. Okay. Is there anything I can assist you with? I'm good. See you later. Thanks. Wow, you haven't seen one of these in ages, whatever it is. Ask others about it. Hey, what is this thing? It's a teletype machine that we salvaged when we shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We've patched into the local telegraph network so we can communicate with some of the other hobo communities. Hold on, wait. I like this Morse code bass music. I don't think this is a coherent sentence unless it's the lyrics to the song. The one thing these notebooks have in common is that you don't understand any of them. Alright? We got a lot of notebooks here. Yeah, all of my notebooks are on the hobo code, more notes on codes and languages in general, as well as my studies on radio, telemetry, telegraphy, and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book is in there somewhere too. Did you write all of these in code? I can't make out a single word. No, that's just my handwriting. See? A bewildering array of partially redacted nonsense. Say letters, what's with this poster? There are some general purpose hobo code glyphs I'm working on. There's a bunch of them that are blacked out, though. Yes, well, they're still experimental, so I decided it would be wise to take some precautions. You don't even understand the title of these books, much less their contents. What's with all these books? Manuals for various types of codes and ciphers. Vigenry Buford. Okay. Trees? Wait. God. Treatise? What? On several variations of polymer transposition. The what? The classical Mormon jigsaw. I mean, German mix-up code? And so on. Interesting. There's a few books on old pictographic languages in there, too. Fascinating stuff. Well, it's all Greek to me. Okay. This device seems to have music coming out of it. Hey, letters, what's this contraption? That's just a radio. Alright. I can't begin to fathom what this contraption is for. What's this machine you're working on? This is an old novelty radio. An encryptionograph from the Cola Wars. I'm trying to modify it to work with hobo code. That sounds hard. Yes, it wasn't designed to handle a pictograph writing system, that's for certain. But if I can get it to work, it would be very secure. Some heavy-duty equipment. Between this and the teletype machine, this is some heavy-duty equipment you got here. Yes, well, I'm not at liberty to discuss it in detail, you understand, but secure lines of communications are going to be quite important for Johnny's plans. If Johnny's plans are going to come to fruition. Well, now I'm intrigued. Sorry, you'll have to talk to him about it yourself. Okay, then. Ratty old shoebox is slouching in the corner. What's this old shoebox? Old shoes, you're welcome to them. Oh, thanks. You try picking up the box, but you can barely lift it. Jeez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand me those boots. They've been passed from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably about 50 pounds of metal reinforcement on them by now. But your feet don't. Okay, wow, cool. Hey, letters, what's the deal with this? It's a ham radio. What's it for? Listening to stuff about ham? Gotcha. Okay. Heavy boots. Woo! This is a hobo lady that you haven't met yet. Hi. Well, hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica. Hi, I'm Brent. Can I help you? Offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. You found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves, with the right attitude. I'm fine, thank you, though. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers? The whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier. I can imagine. Can you teach me any hobo code? Certainly, dear. In fact, I think I still have some notes from when I was learning it myself. She rifles through her handbag for a moment and hands you an old sheet of notebook paper with some squiggly glyphs written on it. Nice. Thanks. All right, well, I guess we're talking to everybody now. This hobo wearing a handmade tinfoil hat crown. Hi. You must be the Hobo King. The crown gave it away, I presume? Yep. Well, you are absolutely correct. I am the Hobo King, though to foster a more familial air, I permit my subjects to call me Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm friend. What can I do for you, friend? I've got a question. Where are you from? Hoboken? Of course, you are. Letter said you're working on some kind of secret plan. Oh, did he? He wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. The information is mine alone to divulge. divulge. So will you divulge? You're practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I can't jeopardize operational security. Shucks. Can you teach me some hobo code? Yes, according to Hobo Code, I am, of course, obliged to assist. But first, let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness, and I will grant you a boon, okay? Bewitch. You wiggle your fingers mystically at the Hobo King. You want to give me a boon. You believe it to be your best interest. Are you trying to hypnotize me? That won't work. My crown is made of tinfoil. Ah, darn. Good effort, though. I don't know how you got your eyes to go all swirly like that, but it was impressive. I will grant you a boon anyway. Great! King Johnny takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph on it, and hands you the page. What's this? That's the Hobo Code symbol for boon. One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often. Thanks. Oh, hey, Tiny Buddha. How's it going? Hey, don't touch the telephone. Royal use only. This phone isn't actually connected to anything. Don't let you say that. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. Can you teach me some hobo code? I guess. Oh, you're a student of letters? And of letters? I'd be glad to help. Alright, search his pocket for a dry piece of paper, but can't find any, so he scratches some glyphs in the dirt with a stick. I appreciate it, thanks. Alright, how about you? Hey, Dusty. Got any hobo code tips to share? Oh, letters gave you the lowdown on the code, eh? Sure, I can teach you a character or two. Pulls out a copy of Racing Form out of her pocket and scribbles some glyphs in the margin with pencil. Thanks. Alright, see you around. Hello. Hey, Samuel. Do you have any hobo codes to share? Wait a minute. There's just an old store receipt out of her pocket and draws some very small symbols for you to squint at. Oh, thanks. Okay, see you later. Hey, Howie. Speaking of hobo code, can you teach me any? Well, letters is teaching you the lingo, eh? Well, sure. I still owe you one for dealing with the railroad bull, now that I think of it. Hunker down here and I'll show you what I know. Pulls out a battered notepad, a pencil stub, and explains some hoboglyphs to you. Nice, thanks. Hey, Washi. Ask about hobo code. Do you know any hobo code that you can teach me? Sure, I know the word washboard, but some words that kind of describe the sounds a washboard makes, but they aren't really useful as actual words. He teaches them to you anyway. Thanks. Hello again. Got any quests? What you're playing right now is pretty great. Let's stick with that. You got it. Ask about hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? Sure thing. This one here means arpeggio. These two pointy ones are crescendo and a decrescendo. And this one here's a treble clef. Thanks. Okay. Alright, I have codes. Scent wandering the woods. Okay, you know, we'll use that. I feel like I want to go back. Oh! Hands in the air, girly! You're on Tin Lizzie's turf, and this is a stick up! Okay. You turn to see a woman in oil-stained coveralls pointing a gun-like tool in your direction. What the? Is this a caulking gun? Stick up isn't usually such a literal phrase. Actually, it's a grease gun, so I guess it's more like a slick up. Haha. Gross. Everybody's a critic. Give me your wallet. Well, I could grab the gun. Or I could beat you senseless. I feel like beating you senseless will put, you know, some sense in you. Oh my god. What? Jelena the whirling wrench? Goodbye. Man, that what an info dump. Yep. Gun is gonna be too slippery Anyway, too much grease. He's beating him, apparently. Oh, well, I could just... There you go. Whack. You won, keeping both your pride and your wallet intact and grease-free. You got an item. Tina Lizzie's grease gun. Nice. And I also got it. Cool. Okay. Let's see the... Amble away. I don't want to amble. Rock is steaming. All the rocks in his yard have creepy glyphs painted on them. Weird. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so leather jackets, bureau, milk woman. You want to sweet? None of this worked last time, so alright. Okay, I don't know what to do, so I think the best thing to do is maybe go to the fridge factory. I've been avoiding this. So what? Wander. Okay. You stop dead in your tracks when you see 3 of those weird fishermen lurking in the mouth of an alley up ahead. They're peering around with their glistening, staring eyes and gurgling at each other quietly, until one of them notices you. It and its 2 companions start stalking towards you, making wet growling sounds. The map being drawn on a napkin is so funny, yeah. And it was like in a bar too. Like it's a specific bar napkin. Geez, what even are you guys? Well, are you evil invaders or are you natives that were displaced by urban development seeking to reclaim what's rightfully yours? The fishermen confer briefly. Evil? Okay, thanks! As long as we're on the same page. Shove past him. Cola? Soda in the hole! Dubious. Well, it's dubious. You shake the dubious soda can until the ball starts to rattle, then pop the tab and hurl it at the fisherman. It explodes in a spray of sweet carbonated water. Well, they like and glittering aluminum shrapnel, which they don't. The confluence of these 2 conflicting emotions confuses them plenty enough for you to make your escape. Nice. All right, and we use more of the thing. All right. What else did I? Okay, so I understand hopoglyphs. I think how much XP do I have? 38. Okay, and enhances from gathering. That would be nice. Physical armor. Okay. Let's head around to the Glockens. There's like this open thing in the middle. You pass by an alley where 2 women wearing grease-stained coveralls and wielding masks are slouching against the wall and sharing a cigarette. They glare as you pass. Hey, isn't that the bustler that Aluminum Becky was telling us about? Uh-oh. They lower their masks and snap their fingers. The tips of their index fingers spark into white-hot flames. The Tin Lizzies have mages? Ah, swell. Let's weld her tailpipe shut. Oh, jeez. Well, guess I'm fighting now. Time to kill the wrench. Alright. Dead wrench. Second dead wrench. Alright, 7. Yeah. Ah, no! No! Slap. Ha! Oh. You're dead. Take my fire damage. Concealing yourself behind a trash bin, you wait until the Tin Lizzies regain consciousness and limp away, and quietly tail them to a back alley chop shop that presumably is their gang hideout. Back alley chop shop is fun to say. It is. Alright, so let's go to the chop shop. Investigate the chop shop. Okay. Wait, how do you didn't find Eric's house yet is very shocking to me. Wait, is it really that easy? You managed to sneak up on the Tin Lizzie's hideout without anyone noticing. You aren't going to stay unnoticed for long, though. This place is crawling with Lizzies, unless you first move is to turn tail and run, I guess. Okay. Well, they seem to be fire-based damage, so let's take a look. Stench. Magical weapon attacks. Physical armor. I like my mysticality bonus. Okay. So continue with that. I think everything else. I want to use it, but I want it on a better weapon. Get hot damage. Physical. I'm sure it's fine. I hope it doesn't. Okay. Porters. Moxie. Hot armor. I mean, that would be great, but everybody but you loses one of each stat at the start of combat. Okay. Let's just do this. And I feel like that's probably not good. Okay, those are good pants. What are your feet? Let's grab it. Twort. Okay, I think this is good. It's like one of the first few things I discovered in my playthroughs. Oh, wow. Excuse me! A couple of Tin Lizzies are busy trying to dismantle a car that is already pretty thoroughly mantleless. It's like watching someone try to scrape just one more sandwich worth of meat out of a leftover turkey carcass. Alright, get the jump on them. Haha. Alright, let's fire some Parmesan. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 7, 8. Okay, she has sleaze damage. Oh, they do sleaze damage! Never mind. I don't know why I thought they did. Okay, fire damage. Taken out. Slap. Hit me with your best shot. Yay. You successfully got revenge for the poor car. Nice. Turt! Good job. You know what? I'll stick with Turt. Grease toolbox. See what's inside. Oh, nice. You got item greasy gloves. Alright, sleaze armor would be great. Add 1 hot armor to a pair of pants. Okay, spray on asbestos. Okay. All, if you see a pointy bit of metal with a wooden handle, it's an owl fox. Apply 3 beating. Okay. Sharpening. Should I commit to a weapon? I just want you to find it because how much you're not finding it. Yep. Hot armor to pants. Alright, you know what? Let's start using stuff. So I'm using these because they're mysticality pants. Let's use the spray. Curly wearing the pants. Spray. Yes. Excellent. Safety first. Fireproof pants. Perfect. Tongs. You know what? We'll just do it. Let's use... Yeah, barbecue tongs. Yep. Why not? Additional damage. It's just an old oil barrel. Since it's open, it's full of rainwater. Alright, let's fish. You got hand washing gasoline? Okay, the Tin Lizzie's hands get really dirty, and the only thing that really works to clean them is gasoline. Increase the damage of your magical weapon attacks by 3. So use another potion. Okay. Continue fishing. You got an item, welding mask. Okay, the welding mask will protect your face from burning while you're welding or kissing candles. Excellent. Continue fishing. You managed to reel something in. You got a greasy wrench. Nice. If you're looking for the heaviest tool in the toolbox, and also the nastiest tool in the toolbox, also, you only have one hand free. This is probably your best bet. Nice. Muscle stuff, which would be great if I did muscle. It's because I think gas is a solvent. Alright. Got enough stuff for now. Actually, why don't I eat something? I haven't eaten. Okay, hang on. So I want offhand, accessory, rings, pants, shoes, food. Increase muscles. Increases your HP. Maximum AP by 2 until you eat something else. Homemade cookie. Wait, did I have anything? Where did the AP come from? Physical armor. Okay, do we have potions? Okay, magical. Cold. Okay, increases damage. Is melee weapon attacks. Sleaze armor. Oh, you know what? Sure. Perfect. A bunch of tin lizzies are hanging out here. Their attention is mainly focused on something further to the right, but the camera doesn't move far enough for you to see what it is. Push your way through. Oh my god, why? No! No, don't you know! Tort! Oh, it's over. You're done. This is it. All of this. You're done. Let me get your wrenches. Okay, who's doing what? Sleaze. Set me. Grease. Sleaze. Can't do anything she was planning to do. Okay, well, you're dead. Slap! Ah. Alright. That's right. Ah. Slap! Oh, you won. Time to see all the hoopla? What all the hoopla was about. Alright. You got an item, face grease. A 50-50 mix of engine oil and moisturizer. Okay. Useful in both a skincare regimen and a 2-stroke engine. Increases your hot armor. Nice. Might want to use that, actually. I just used the bomb, but that's okay. Hand washing gasoline. The tin Lizzie's hands get really dirty. Oh, nice. Okay, we got more of that. They will be avenged. Hoopla. Hopla? Am I saying it wrong? It's face grease. Apply. Yeah, that's fine. Yuck. Oh. The muscular woman with flaming red hair is sitting in a throne made of welded together wrenches and glaring at you. Alright. Let's go. Wait, welding bench? There's a welding mask. Sure, let's grab that. Actually, hat. Okay, so I have 2 welding masks. Nice. Okay. Must be Lizzie yourself. Hopla? Approach her. The woman gives you a traditional, slow, sarcastic clap as you step forward. Nice entrance. Thanks. Nice chair. Thanks. Now, who the hell are you? Introduce yourself politely. Hello. Wait, I'm friend E. Nice to meet you. And you are? Well, ain't you sweet? I'm Big Liz. Big Liz Strudbaker? I'm the boss of this game. That makes sense. Now, considering that you just busted into my scrapyard to beat up 5 of my girls, plus however many on the way here, I figure you got something on your mind. So what is it you want exactly? I want to fight. I want your game to stop attacking me on the street. Hey, the girls do get a bit rowdy. Sorry about that. I'll tell you what. You get this far, and my girls ain't no slouches. That's worth some respect, so I'll grant you a boon. A boon, like a favor? Yeah, within reason. How do I know that this isn't some kind of trick? It's no trick. You can trust me because I'm sitting on a crescent throne. That means everything I say is automatically true. Wow, like the Pope? Kinda, yeah. We're really into hierarchy and the chain of command around here. Neat. Anyway, what if you say you have a million meat? What? What if you say black is white? It isn't magic. It just... Look, part of being a good leader is not trying to use your powers in stupid ways. Oh. Anyway, you get one wish. What'll it be? More... You cannot wish for more wishes. Nuts. I wish for you to call off your girls. I wish for prizes. I wish to join your gang. I wish to fight you. I wish to sit in your swell chair. I need to think about it for a bit. Oh, I got one thing. Hop. Hopla? Hoop, as in... Oh, hoopla. Save it? Wait, can I save? Oh, save it. I need to think about it for a bit. Okay. Alright, well, it's an open offer. Don't try my patience, though, kiddo. Okay. Whoo! Oh, no, wait. Well, I need to think about it for a bit. Okay. What did I miss? You really ought to put it out of its misery. Maybe that's worse. Okay, so let's wander. While meandering the streets of Ocean City, you encounter a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage, not brief enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable as a suitcase, for more than 2 suits. Hey there, friend. You look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does it even look like? Astute, discerning, even, dare I say it, perspicacious? What? I have never met anyone who dared to say that word before. I don't know. Listen, I got a pair of pants here, and it's gonna knock your socks off. What? He opens his case and pulls out a pair of slacks that are oddly stiff and shiny. Feast your eyes on these babies. What's up with them? Wax slacks. Interesting. They're wax, guaranteed grease-proof, and they're yours for only 20. You know what? Sure. Great. This is one of the pair of pants you aren't gonna regret. I don't know about that. All right. Let's wander some more. You bump into the nervous Duringer salesman from before. Oh, phew, it's you. Oh, sorry. Did you change your mind? No, thanks. All right. If you get murdered, don't come crying to me. Okay. Let's try going to the house and then wandering. A well-dressed man flags you down. Excuse me there, my good lass. Might you have a match on your person? No. I'm sorry, no. No, but also yes. Yes, but I might need it later. Sure, here you go. Man flips his hat to you. Thank you kindly. This will be just the thing I need to ensure that something will be on fire at some point in the future. Smiley leave. Alright. Wonder. You barely have time to react as the ground shakes and shudders violently without warning, then a burst in a rain of earth. Okay, rain of earth. As several large, slimy tentacles force their way out of the ground, writhing and twisting and groping at their surroundings. Incidentally, the reaction you barely had time to make was ah! Alright, guess we're fighting. Okay, wait. Is the tentacle helping us? Tentacle buddy. Okay, you know what? This is fine. Is Cthulhu awake? I'm not crazy. Eric's house is here, right? Are we sure? Let me know if I need to go to like a particular location. Because I'm assuming it's on like the top right of the map, but alright. Well, that was my alarm, so I'll take a real quick break, and then maybe we can find Eric's house when we get back. See you in a bit. Alrighty, back and ready to tentacle. Let's ow. Thank you for the welcome back, please. Ow. Thank you for the welcome back, please. Oh my. Pardon me? Wait, you like tentacles? I don't know. They kind of scared me a bit. Because, like, you know, the suction cups peeling off skin, you know, that concerns me a touch. Okay. Who's... is everybody attacking me? Okay, that's fine. Shoot you. Take you out. No, wait. Shoot you. I got you. Nice. Wait, I'm back. And ready to tentacle? Yep. Exactly. Okay, we got 1... 5 damage. You know what? Slap him. Ha! No! Yay! You won. They're gonna need 10 of those things if they wanna tickle you. Okay. Got it. Oh, curious. You found a trail of disturbed earth and cracked pavement from the place where the tentacles popped out of the ground to the place where presumably they popped in. And by presumably, I mean obviously, because that place is a house with slimy, wriggling tentacles poking out of all of its holes. Did you have to phrase it that way? Alright, you know what? Investigate the house. Let's do that. Wow, are you sure? Yeah? Wait, okay. Do the fridge plate... do the fridge place... Turns out... Wait. Oh! Okay, so it's afterward. Alright. Okay. That is fine. Let's just look at this house. Okay, it's your super gross funeral. Gulp. Let's go to the tentacle house and then go straight to the fridge place. Either someone's pet Kraken escape. You know what? Let's head down. We'll come back. It's like one of my... Gabby takes a piece of candy out of her purse and tosses it in your mouth. In her mouth. Her mouth. Oh my god. And hurls her purse out to you. Want one? Sure, thanks. You take a piece of saltwater taffy out of Gabby's purse. Okay. Spearminty taffy. Oh, nice. Increases the damage of your ranged weapon attacks by 1, but I don't have... Okay. You know you're supposed to take the paper off first, right? What? The skin? This is where all the vitamins are. Okay. Alright. Hey there. Trying to make a deal. You again? So you ready to join the party or what? Yeah, ready to join the party, huh? Clancy, quit it or I'm gonna slug you one right in the mush. Alright. Very hard fight. You know what? Would you take 300? Looks like I'm a little light. Would you take 300? Well, alright. That sounds pretty fair. Hand over the meat. Thanks and welcome to the club. Yeah, welcome. Thanks, I guess. Here's your membership ring. He hands you a ring with the whole group of mobsters. Wait, and the whole group of mobsters wander off, divvying up your meat as they go. You got an item. FOPBUMEGG ring. Nice. This ring marks you as a member of the elite society of people who pay bribes to extortionate criminals in order to achieve your non-criminal goals. Okay, gain 3 to 5 extra meat after combat. Oh, that sounds fine. Great. This organization is actually real thump bum egg? Okay, time to check out the factory. Alright, well that sounds nice. Equipped. Maybe I should have fought him. Wait, for bum egg? Is that what that is? Well, this workbench doesn't seem big enough for refrigerator repairs. Make some stuff. Alright. Do sleeves damage. Okay. Restore cures poison. Wait, radioactive cell. Okay. Slush ball. That pill. Okay. Select. Yeah, let's select one of those. Ice damage is nice. Sleaze damage is good. You know what? Let's just make everything. Okay, then. Let's see what's inside. Chest of tools for fixing upright refrigerators. Nice. Spray on asbestos. Yay! You got an item. Self-adhesive rivets. Oh. Nice. Add physical armor to pants. Bonus damage to weapon. Okay. You got an item. Narcissist hardware? Question pipe that can infuse, and well, mostly just pipes and can infuse. Anarchy is pretty straightforward. Okay. Oh, anarchist. Okay. Crane control. God. The control booth is locked from the inside. Somebody's gonna be in big trouble. Okay, well, I'm not gonna... Looks like there's something going down over there. Hide and watch. It's all there... Wait. It's all the what? Dark Noel! What? Surprise? What's happening? Oh! Oh, interesting. What the heck? There seems to be a bit of a standoff between mob guys and the other ones. Okay. Cautiously approach. Lady in the weird, Crimbo hat glares at you as you approach. I don't recall inviting you to this party. Are you going to introduce yourself? Sure, friendy. What's wrong with your hat? Nothing at all. A Crimbo hat is appropriate for all seasons. Okay. That's all spooky and like you can see stars through it. I'm sure I have no idea what you mean. Oliver, dear, are you busy? Okay. Dear, be a dear and kill this gal, would you? Uh-oh. Crimbo is the world's Christmas, but I also think it involves beating people up. Oh, okay. The Crimbo lady smiles and leaves the same way she came. In a horrible, weird spiral of negative space. The weird shadow monster that was once a person turns to face you. Hello? Shadows begin to gather around him. Abstract, menacing shapes. Hey, you mob guys, can I get you to give me a hand with this? Considering the newly terrifying Mr. Glock is between us and the exit, seems like we got no choice. Yeah, let's go. Oh my, cold? Shadowy slab. Alright. Shadowy orb. This guy. Okay. You're attacking Tort. Also attacking Tort. Jeez. Okay, well. Is anything... No, it's not. Okay. Oh, cheese damage doesn't work with you? What the... Ooh! Tort, I'm sorry! Okay, wait, heal. No! Tort! Uh-oh. Excuse me. God, okay. Whew. I'm all sneezy now. I have no AP. Oh, did I lose my AP thing? Okay, Moxie. Should just... I could just kill it. That's creepy. I didn't even bother. Well, whatever. Spooky. Nice. The shadow creatures defeated, the two mob guys brushed themselves off. Phew. This caper got me all balled up. And how this whole scene is nutty as a squirrel's mistress. Come on, let's scray. They tip their hats to you and make for the door. Investigate what's left of that guy. He's mostly dissolved into a cloud of weird shadow stuff, but there are a few objects on the ground. A pocket watch, a bank pouch, and an official-looking document of some sort. Okay. You got an item. Dangerous pocket watch. Okay, this is what we were looking for originally. Bank pouch full of meat. Alright, that sounds great. Deed to speakeasy. Nice. Oh, the guy who has the speakeasy. Am I the... Do I legally own this? A legal document regarding... Ow. Hi, Kazari. How's it going? More obster accent? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have enough. But you got a quick look at the document. Turns out this Glock guy was the owner of the speakeasy, and now you are, maybe? Is that how D's work? Oh, wow, we picked the same. Well, what do you know? Okay. What the heck is going on here? This booze looks dangerous. Also appears to be tainted with some kind of sinister magical energy. Okay. Oh, this fridge is plugged in. With a little note says experimental, not for lunches. Open. The fridge has been fitted with an experimental automatic ice cube maker. Unfortunately, it's made one single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. I guess if you ever need a block of ice as big as you, here's where you can get it. Nice. More lobster accent. I'm sorry. You don't have to leave the building to open your map, by the way. You can just click the napkin in here or hit M to head to Plunkett Street with quickness. Okay. Well, I guess we might as well. Time for this cheese to age. Alrighty. Me go to work. Alright. I hope you get this safely. Thank you for staying as long as you could. Have a great rest of your day. I'll have you on the back. Alright, I'll be quite noisy. I'll squawk in the background. As you're walking past one of the Ocean City's many disused public urinals, you notice that one has been filled up with ice cubes. Okay, as you investigate further, for some reason you notice that one of them isn't an ice cube at all, but a frozen rock. Collect it. Alright, frosted flakes. Let's go. Okay. Hey, Jessica. I found the watch. It was complicated. I'd be more surprised if you told me that it was simple. Just so you know the drill, strap it on and jump in the uncursing machine. It's a pocket watch. It doesn't... Just uncurse the thing and get some sleep, okay? You look like you've been through the ringer. I won't dispute that. Alright. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? Dangerous pocket watch. The machine snorts the pocket watch up into its dome, okay? And begins its strange and loud work. The pocket watch is pulled this way and that. It ticks become kits or something, and it's talks, cocks, or coots. Oh, my brain. And as its three hands are forcibly bent back, you swear you hear screams. And then it's done. The watch falls into your lap. Hands now set to 15. Wait, is that 3:18 and 7 seconds? Okay, reduces an enemy's muscle. Oh, nice. Curse pocket. Okay, the watch curse now resides within the machine. Want a projector? Sure, why not? In your mind's eye, you see the hands of the pocket watch spin back on themselves with jittery violence. With each revolution, the face of the watch itself expands until it is larger than you, and the building, and the street. Your whole world lives in a blur of fast-running hands in which you see life go by in reverse time. Submarines turn to longships, cities to stone dwellings, cowboys to courtesans. Okay. You're traveling faster and faster to the beginning of time itself, and there's no telling when this ride will end. Hold on tight. Okay, wait, in that case, I will crash. No, don't crash your car! Oh, jeez. Wait, am I a dinosaur? Oh, I'm so cute! Oh. No, I don't want to eat. It's a door to nowhere. With these two salad forks, no, you lack the opposable thumbs necessary to turn the doorknob. You're completely contained in here, unless you figure out how to open doors. Don't know anything about dexterity. I'm a dinosaur. Rawr. Eat the chessboard. The chess set. The cosmic battle between light and dark. Church and horse. Okay, eat it. Chomp chomp. Flip the table. Like the chair. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Flip. Relax, baby. I'm just having fun. I don't want to eat anybody. Check for messages. Open desk drawer. You expend considerable effort wriggling your claw around the knob, only to find the drawer is locked. Okay. Well, check for messages. You check the message page next to the phone. There's a note for you. Dinosaur. No phone number. Eat the phone. Nom nom nom. Friend. Attend night. You just oh, good. To do. Open a door. Eat Jessica. Oh, no! Well, break it down. Humph. You slap your prehistoric tummy against the wood, but it doesn't even make a dent. Maybe that's why the dinosaurs went extinct. Can't open doors. Rawr. Read a book. Alright. I want to eat everybody. Do I have to do this? Open a door. Can I open a door? Oh, wait, here's something. Pull out the drawers. Yeah. How many dexterity do I have now? I don't have 7. Alright, well. Which strangeness afflicts thee? Never mind, for the sun transits the horizon, and I grow over the more in need of thy assistance. Understand, whilst you sleep under this roof, thou art my lodger, and a signature on this paperwork is by me required. When did you start talking like this? Can you open these doors for me? Can you open these doors for me? Curious, madam, for I do not believe these doors to be locked. Well, what do I know? And thou will find in the telephone table thither a key to satisfy thy need. When did you start talking like this? A provocative remark, madam, and by thee well made. Take your leave. Okay, so it isn't eating. Whoa there, Hoss. What's got you all horns and rattles? Been dipping in the nose paint again? What? Gabby doesn't talk like that. Sure is, partner. Sure is. Heh. Gabby, I'm a dinosaur. Whoopa. Pee-paw? Or pee-pew? The quickest draw in the west. Sure enough. Okay, can you open the door for me? Oh, don't know. Never had a head for puzzles, friend. That's It got me right funkified? Okay, did that. Okay. Let's try to. Excuse me. Hi, Charles. Wow. Easy does it, baby. We're all hungry. Please help. I'm a dinosaur. Yeah, baby, yeah. Can you open the door for me? What's this? I get a garblet? Okay. I don't wanna eat the kitty. Okay, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't let it happen. No! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh God. I'm so sorry. What? Wait, eat the cat? Yeah, that was my quest. That was on my to-do list. I don't even have to read that paper. Wait, eat the table. Okay. Your stomach is bigger than your brain, and you devoured the entire table in a few quick bites. The key to the door is now lies safe and sound in your dinosaur stomach. Perfect. So someone turned you into a dinosaur? Well, it's kind of like I went to this uncursing machine, and for some reason the watch I'm uncursing involves me becoming a dinosaur. So, yeah. I stepped away to get a carrot. She's a dinosaur. If you ate anything, you screwed up and have to go down. On the okay. Hang on. Oh no. Can I undo it? Oh jeez. I ate everything. I ate things because I wasn't sure what to do. I tried getting dexterity, but it didn't work. Is there a way to fix it? Real groovy pocket watch you got there, friend. I like the way it ticks. You understand me? Yes? A lot of power in a timepiece, a lot of power. Would you make a promise to me, baby? Would you promise not to throw the power away? A lot of good can be done with that groovy power, baby. Charles doesn't call me baby. I hear you, kitty cat. What do you say, kitty cat? Would you do me a promise? Yeah, sure. Promise not to throw away the groovy power on the timepiece. Okay, holds in hand, shake hands. Nice. You peruse the papers and claws, making only minor holes in the pages, okay? Keep going. You can't relate to most books they have here. But there's one travelogue by a duplicitous and what? Improves moderately different, okay. What you chewing? Sniff for me? Same as always, haha, okay. Oh, no. Okay, I can't sign my name, though. Oh, add to the list. Nice. Your child's carved the letters. Help into the chalkboard. Can I sign now? Yay. Much obliged, friend, and I hope for now thy sleep is all the more sweet for its legal correctitude? Nice. I did it. So we meet at last. What I'm, looking the older man, though you are far older than I should ever be. I never saw this room before. We are the Alpha and the Omega, you the beginning of time, and I its end. Will you walk with me, dear friend, to watch the death of our world and the birth of another? Yes, my friend. Yes, my friendo. I'm just trying to uncurse the pocket watch, pal. Sure. Yes, my friend. Rawr. Rawr. Rawr, rawr. Rawr, 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 rawr. Okay, now what? Whoa! Did I do it? Tick, tick, tick. The hands of the uncursed pocket watch beat on boats with the current worn correctly into the future. You pull the pocket watch out and look at it. It's gained some luster. Upgrade. Nice. Uncursed pocket watch. Reduce an enemy's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 5 once per fight. That sounds great. The curse is lifted. Time is in its rightful home, and you no longer have a tail. Yay! No, wait. I wish I had a tail. Me too, sometimes. Yay! So do you walk... Wait. Little dinosaur, open the door. Get on the floor. Yep. I've become the dinosaur. Alright. Perfect. I'm so sorry for eating you. I'm so sorry. Oh. You should talk to Fancy Dan about the speakeasy deed before you go. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Go talk to Fancy Dan. Okay. Oh, she still crab walks. Yep, apparently. What are my options? Heavy shoes. Yeah. Let's walk in here on business. Where's the... So much of this. Well, for the most part, we did a bunch of random things. And the point was we were supposed to find a curse watch and uncurse it. So we went to the the fridge factory where the owner of this speakeasy was gonna get more booze because it's illegal, so we went to see some mobsters. So then we went there, pretty much got the pocket watch and the deed to the speakeasy, and as I guess the owner got killed by some strange person with some type of cosmic powers, I'm pretty sure. And I think that about summarizes it. Uncurse the watch. Bunch of random things. Hey, it's you again. You find Oliver? Yes? Sort of. He's dead now. I don't like the sound of that. Oliver's gone. The handoff went extremely bad. Badly? Yeah, that too. Because she looks, like she's creeping around like Bobby Run. Wait, can you move slowly? Oh! Let me see if I can. After this. So wait, you go over the events at the fridge factory. Fancy Dan makes a variety of faces at various points in your story because Fancy Dan is a good listener. Show him the deed. Oliver was carrying this with him. Dan skims the deed. Says here that the ownership of the speakeasy is automatically transferred to whoever that has physical possession of this deed. Huh? Is that legal? None of this is legal. Oh yeah. I guess you're the new boss, baby. Let's have one drink to mourn the old boss and another one to celebrate a new one. Too soon, Dan. Good idea. I guess we ought to change the name, since, well, Oliver's Place is no longer Oliver's Place. Suppose that's right. Got any ideas? Well, you could go traditional and just call it Friend's Place, or something hip like the Purple Door, or something intrusive and avant-garde like, I don't know, Noblesse Oblige. Friend's Place sounds good. I like it. Now to business. To business? To business! To mutual profit. To profitable future. Wait. Also, I kind of want you to play some Red Dead Online. I want to see the type of cowboy you create. Oh god. You mind it? Sounds good. Make the beer in-house, so it's safe, but we're out of everything else. And based on your story, I'd say the stuff at the factory isn't safe to use. Yeah. If you can find some booze or mixtures or garnishes, bring it back here. Any idea where to get started on that? No, but you might check with Barnaby. Barnaby? Dan points at a milky-eyed sot at the table by the wall. Okay. He doesn't see very well, but he's got a nose for news and a sixth sense for booze. He might know where you can find what you're looking for. Thanks. Order a drink. What do you have to drink in here? Beer. I'll have a beer then. Excellent choice. Bottoms up. Nice. Let's leave. Barnaby? Are you? Hi, Barnaby. He turns his head towards you and smiles. Okay, buy him a drink. Buy him a drink. After a few moments and a few zips, he clears his throat and speaks. In joyful places, a joyful hearts beat beneath the floorboards. I see. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams and not the sins of the grandfather. Okay. Alright. 2 moments and a few zips, clears his throat and speaks. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not sins of the grandfather. Okay. If you're not caught flat-footed, the truth can sometimes be found at your very feet. Okay, I feel like it's beneath me. Or something. Are you a hint system, sir? You're back. Alright. Door here. Won't budge. Must be barred shut from the other side. Okay. Oh, okay. There's some hobo code carved into one of the tiles. Translate it. The code says grapes under here. You quickly pry up the tile, and sure enough, there are grapes. Nice. Floor grapes. Take them to Fancy Dan. What's shaking, Dan? Maybe I am. I found some floor grapes. Floor grapes, eh? Well, when life gives you floor grapes, make floor wine, baby. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Let's look for hobo code. Do. Oh, wait. Slope. Apparently this is the only pace I can go at. Alright. Okay. Name project still coming. Let's see what's for sale. Okay, you got a baseball bat. Accessory. Muscle crowbar. Okay. Keep my stuff on me for now. Is there anything? Probably gonna have to go over every location now. Oh, an ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Well then, I'm sure it's fine. Wait, secure building and loan. The door to the bank is fastened with 3 locks. It's a maximum possible level of security. What about 4 locks? In 1928, 4 lock systems are still dismissed as unachievable liberal fantasy. Look under the mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for first. Do I? A key? Ah, there it is. The security at this bank is inconsistent. You got a bank key. Okay, use the key. Door locks are modeled with the murderous mugs of mugs of the giant hound Cerberus, three-headed guardian of the underworld's bank sector. Each of the 3 heads has a name. Felix, Methpun, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw. Alright. The head of Phylax lets the key inside easily enough, but offers up incredible resistance when you turn it. Hercules would have to use all 12 labors just to get this thing going. Okay, let's try the next one. The key fits in the hole right, but it's a labyrinth in a cylinder. You turn and turn and hear the click after click, but nothing results. Okay. That's strange. The key turns over and over in its lock, but nothing happens. Something sneaky about this Pete after all, right? Okay. So I just need better stuff. Walk somewhere else, yes. Wait, am I using what to move around? Meth? What? I drank a bunch of coffee and now it's got me wanting to ask you a question. No, it's all good. And none of which have anything to do with this game. Ask guys, okay. The keyb? Oh wait, keyboard? Yes. So I'm using keyboard and mouse, and I have a tendency to use the keyboard. Wait, park at work? Nice. Oh wait, like, have you parked at work or? Slightly confused. Is a Hall effect keyboard? What? But maybe I'm texting and driving. Who could say? Or a regular mechanical one. I'm very confused. I apologize. Okay, let's go to the tentacle house before going to bed. A chortling street tough in the alley challenges passerbys to arm wrestle for the title of Alley King. I don't have muscle. Leave the king. Throw for now. Alright, tentacle house it is. Let's enter. Are you using a mechanical keyboard or a big standard 10 keyboard? I'm using a regular keyboard, I think. I don't know what a mechanical keyboard? Oh, standard $10 keyboard. I don't think it's that. I'm not sure. I just know it has brown switches, I think. Cuz like I started with blue switches, but they were too loud. Wait, Hall effect is like one that runs on magnets rather than a mechanical switch. Okay, so yeah, it has switches, so it can track how far the key is pressed rather than just on and off inputs. Yeah, that's mechanical. So with a Hall effect keyboard, you can push the keys down little by little. It'll move the character little by little, or slightly, or push the gas pedal a little bit. Yeah, okay. Yes, so I can't do that. It seems like this house used to be quite nice. Tall ceilings, nice wallpaper, fancy molding everywhere. Now, however, the wallpaper is peeling, the plaster is crumbling, and there's tentacles poking out of everywhere. It's a real fixer-upper. Hello? Anyone call for a tentacle exterminator? I don't think anyone called for a tentacle exterminator, but if you want to do some pro bono extermination anyway, I also don't think anyone's going to stop you. Well, except maybe the tentacles. Let's go. Pardonnez-moi. I'm coming through. Oh, swell, the massive colony of roaches in the walls of this house is a real peach. Woohoo. The stove is remarkably clean on the outside. Check inside. Ah, yes, all the filth is on the inside. That makes sense, I guess. Okay, the tentacles have been in a mood for a snack. Give them an attack instead. Nice. Okay. Let's take you out. Nice. Because that would be how you would sneak, I think. Or use a controller, yeah. I mean, brown switches are fine, but I just got a kiss, I can't read, KN85, and it's got bonus purple in it, and it's actually the best sounding keyboard I've ever heard. Bonus purple. I need to understand the difference of that kind of stuff. You slice them and dice them. Nice. Ooh, I get extra meat. Got an item. Tentacle skin headband? Oh, I get pictures now. You're not entirely sure that the inside of the tentacle is any different than the outside, but if it is, this is some of the outside part. Spooky armor! Delicious. Blues are clacky, browns are creamy, reds are in between. Okay. Oh, wait. This might be a red. I'm not sure. I just know I got one that's slightly less noisy and one that's clacky. I like the clacky one, but it's like, it's really bad with streaming because you're gonna hear it. There are a bunch of other names that various manufacturers put on their switches, but they all hover around these three sound profiles. There is exactly one drawer left intact. A wise person said that fishing is not a good use of time, but that person probably didn't have much spare time as you. Check it. Drop a line in. Do it. Okay. You got an item, fish in a sack. You find an empty bag nearby that you can use to hold the fish. You managed to reel in. Nice. You caught a chunk of gristle. You toss it into your fish sack. Okay. Continue. Alright. Nice. You got an apple core. You toss it in your fish sack. Alright. Well, there's a silent switch too, which would be good for streaming, but personally I like a little bit of sound with my keyboard. Okay. Fish skeleton. Nice. Put it in the sack. Fridge room most certainly contains horrors beyond your reckoning. Alright. Oh, no, horrors. Just some very old food. You got nasty leftovers. Perfect! Nice. I need those. Alright. Oh, wait. Is there something? Okay. Tentacles. Exterminated. The toilet is old and damaged, but it appears to still be functional. Flush it. Yay! The sink has a cracked bowl and a gurgly tap. Investigate. Look at that. Somebody lost a ring in the drain, and fortunately your fingers are just long enough to grab it. You got an item. Jagged ring? Okay, lucky it's only sharp on the outside. Oh. You apply bleeding, apply true extra. Well, that would be great if I applied bleeding. But I do not. Wait, she took the nasty leftovers. Yep, I'm checking it at somebody in combat. This bathtub is filled with a fluid you'd rather not consider. Consider it fished. Let's do it. Fish. Okay. You unclog the drain, and the tube empties itself with a nauseating glargle. Glargle? You got glob of wet hair. Yummy. Wait, oh man, that's kind of reminiscent of the South Park games, is it? Neat. Alright. Take out these tentacles. Alright, hypnotize. Waha. Love blue clacking makes me feel alive. Nice. You're down in the sewers and you get like nasty poo and you can wipe it on your weapons. It gross people out. Well, Olive? Alive god phone sex. Okay, let's hit you. Ah, no! Get him. Yeah, good job, Twort. Alright. 3 down. God knows how many more we need to go. Alright, got XP. Extra meat. Fantastic. Go upstairs. Door is locked. Alright, let's head upstairs. Any rogue tentacles up here? Ah, more. Surprisingly clean wardrobe. Check inside. Empty, but for a single hanger. Nice. I don't know what I need it for. What is this? Royal plug? RK75 has the red or no, these are brown switches. I think the Steel Series keyboards have the red switches on them. And those are hella loud. Okay. Who is the worst? No, who is the worst specifically? Alright. Let's... hit you in the back. Oh, 12. Okay. Slap. Oh my god. Thank you, Twort. Okay, I gotta save you. Thank you, Twort. Twort's finally been able to live. I had a cheap board with blues in them. I kind of muffled it with some foam and tape, but it pushed the charging port out of place, and over time it broke off the board. Oh, jeez. That sucks. I can't even begin to guess what kind of furniture this was. Sure I can. Okay, then, Smarty Pants, what do you think it was? Was it a divan? Was it a pew? A cot? No. Grandfather clock? Guess again. Danza? What? Incorrect. A gaming table? A 4-poster bed? A porch swing? Cradle? Piano bench? Sleeper sofa? Patio table? A bench? Wing chair? Murphy bed? Bassinet? Bar stool? What lounge? Card table? End table? Couch? Kitchen island? The lamp? Ladderback chair? A pew? Okay, folding chair? A waterbed? Rocket chair? I will get this! A what? A director's chair? Love seat. Ah! You won't get it, like the game won't allow. Oh, okay, I give up. I told you couldn't guess. Yeah. This nightstand is mercifully tentacle-free. Okay, check the drawers. Got an item. Jewelry case. A small jewelry box, which will come in handy if you need to move some jewelry from place to place and you don't want to wear it in a trip. Nice. Tentacle house key. Okay, nice. I think we need that for something. This door is barred from the other side. If the bar is anything like the rest of the house, though it won't take much to break it. Okay. Do I have anything for helping with muscles? I was worried about that. Food. Nice! Eat the muffin. Or the baked roll. Let's go. Break it! Okay, it was a little harder than expected. Go in. Nice. Look into it. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hey. Termites have conspired to make it look like this wardrobe has had one giant bite taken out of it instead of 1,000 tiny ones. Aw. There's hardly anything left or whatever it was. This bed must have fallen victim to especially hungry ladybugs. Check the drawers. You got creepy locket. Okay. Description reads, Melinda, my love, but the picture is just a crude drawing of a single eye at the bottom drawer is full of old horse track bedding forms on top of, but the top one contains a wallet and a creepy locket. Okay, each with only a minimal amount of crud on them. Okay, old wallet. A leather wallet worn thin from years of being sat on. Maybe there's some meat left in it. Okay. Let's actually go check a bunch of stuff. Loot it. Nice. Open the jewelry case. A torque? A what? Type of necklace. It's called a torque because it stays on your neck due to torque rather than any kind of clasp or hook. Oh, nice. Got an item. Inspiring ring. Increase your companion's muscle. Okay. Moxie at the start of combat. Nice. I do like my extra money though. Okay. Did you read bedbugs as ladybugs? Wait, did I? Oh, it was bedbugs! Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah, actually. That's pretty bad. Are they not the same thing? Wait. No, they should be different. I would hope. Because that would be, that'd be quite bad. Okay. Oh, go down. Is it this door? Yes, unlock. You leave the key in the lock for safekeeping. Head downstairs. Alright, so we're gonna see what's happening next time. Start down here. Well, I guess we're not gonna see what's happening next time. Gabby, is that you? I'm gonna go upstairs. Alright. Well, unfortunately I did not finish the tentacle house, but next time we'll check out the tentacle house. And maybe we'll go to bed. And see what other cursed item we're gonna have to get. Alright. So, for now, I shall place up my schedule. So I stream from Fridays to Mondays, 2 times each day. Today is Mystery Monday, so in approximately 4 hours from now, I'll be playing some Easy Delivery Co. Then on Fridays, some South of Midnight and Red Dead Redemption 2. Saturdays, some Thief the Black Parade and Resident Evil 9. Sundays, some Final Fantasy 8 and more Resident Evil 9. And then next Mystery Monday, we'll be playing some more Shadows of the Loathing. Alright, so thanks so much for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you again. Alrighty.